In August of 2012, police closed their file on a long and frustrating case for a search of a boy's body. Melvin Reed, the uncle of Christopher Laverack, was convicted guilty for both sexual assault and murder. On March 9, 1984, in Hampton Grove, UK, 9-year-old Christopher Laverack was left at home alone. When the parents returned home, they found him missing. He was found 3 days later, weighed down by bricks in a plastic bag in a river nearby. Forensic investigators and scientists discovered 3 things: a body, bricks, and the ultimate key to the case: pollen spores. This is our reenaction of Christopher Laverack's death. Forensic paleontologist Dr. Patricia Wiltshire, who specializes in identifying pollen and spores, was brought in to help with the case. Dr. Wiltshire, tell us more about how investigators linked Reed to the case.
Well, what a lot of people fail to realize is that plants contain their own special DNA that can be analyzed through pollen or spores. We just so happened to find more than enough pollen on Christopher's clothing and bricks to take back to the lab for testing. We were able to match the plant matter found to the flowers in Reed's garden at Glantley Grove.
How were you able to preserve and examine all the DNA of the flowers after all these years?
A lot of reproductive cells, much like humans, last pretty long, so it was no problem being able to examine the DNA of the pollen.
Melvin was finally arrested in 2006 for his connection with his nephew's death. He died from cancer in Hull Prison in February 2008 after being in prison for nearly 9 years. I'm your host, Braden Maddox, and this concludes another ID episode. Good night. Take your legs out.
Oh my god, it's really cold!
Do you have a tattoo on your stomach? Yes.
Well, what a lot of people fail to realize...
I'm your host, Braden Maddox, and this concludes another discovered 3 things: a body, bricks, and the ultimate key to the case: